It happened after the departure of Johnny Cash. His children revealed the truth. Country singer Johnny Cash and his second wife died only a year before his biopic was set to hit movie theaters. Although the famous singer could not watch the movie about his life, the film left a bitter taste in his daughters' mouths due to the inaccurate depiction of their late mother. Johnny passed away in September 2004 before he could see Joaquin Phoenix play him on the silver screen in Walk the Line. The film was said to be Reese Witherspoon's best work to date, as she played Johnny's second wife and the stepmother of his 4 daughters. However, his daughters were not fans of the film for the light wherein it showed their mother, who divorced Johnny after his life took a dark turn. And while one daughter walked out of the screening multiple times, another skipped the screening altogether. Johnny's first marriage was in 1954 to Vivian Liberto. Separated by war, Johnny would write Vivian love letters from West Germany while he served in the Air Force. Once reunited, they welcomed their 4 daughters, Rosanna, Kathy, Cindy, and Tara. However, when Johnny's musical career took off, he developed an addiction to drugs and alcohol. This, as well as his affairs, led to his and Vivian's divorce in 1966. One of their daughters, Roseanne, said, "The 3 most damaging events of my childhood were my parents' divorce, my father's drug addiction, and something else bad that I can't remember now." Johnny found love again 20 years later in the form of fellow country singer June Carter. During their marriage, she embraced his 4 daughters, he embraced her too, and they shared a son, John Carter Cash. Johnny and June remained side by side until their dying day. Watching Walk the Line, Johnny's daughter, Kathy, was so unpleased with the film that she walked out of the screening 5 times. While she was a fan of Reese and Joaquin's Oscar-worthy performances, with Joaquin pocketing over $3 million for Walk the Line, she had a bone to pick with how her mother, played by Ginnifer Goodwin, was portrayed as a shrew. Kathy said, "My mom was basically a nonentity in the entire film except for the mad little psycho who hated his career. That's not true. She loved his career and was proud of him until he started taking drugs and stopped coming home." She further explained that the movie would be a hit among fans of sex, drugs, and rock and roll, but the film failed to include sentiment scenes of Johnny's daughters to capture the personal moments of watching their father struggle with drugs or their parents' divorce. After June entered the Cash family with her 2 daughters, Carlene and Rosie, and gave birth to John, she considered herself a mother to all the children. Even though June was the biological mother to only 3 of the children in their family, she always said she was a mother of 7. Her main rule was never to say stepmother and stepchildren. This rule made the whole Cash family love June more than anything. According to an article in Country Living, this supportive woman inspired all the children. After her father died in 2003, Roseanne wrote a book devoted to June, Woman Walk the Line: How the Women in Country Music Changed Our Lives. She revealed how loving and wise June was to all of them. In a YouTube video, country music fans can take a trip down memory lane and watch Johnny and June take the stage during their performance of You're a Part of Me. Roseanne spoke highly of June in her book, saying how loving she was to everyone, regardless of their age or origin. She also said how positive June was with her amazing inner energy. Roseanne was only 11 years old when her father's first wife filed for a divorce. However, her and her siblings' childhood was never cloudy because June entered their life just 2 years after the family split. Roseanne remembered how June said that being their mother was her #1 job. This was uplifting for Johnny's children, who were left feeling abandoned. June gave them her love and attention as though they were her own. Johnny's daughter said his friends and family held June in high esteem as she was very polite and loyal and had a fantastic talent. The book revealed their family stories and the relationships that shaped them in their years together. While Kathy found it challenging to sit through Walk the Line, Roseanne chose not to attend the film's premiere entirely. Instead, she watched the biopic at home with her daughter. When asked her thoughts about the film, she found the film painful to watch and soon realized it was created for other people to enjoy. But for Roseanne and her daughter, it was just some story. Kathy and Roseanne's step-brother, John, was an executive producer of Walk the Line and addressed his sister's opinions about the film based on their father's life. John said their reservations had merit and that he was compassionate and understanding. However, the film was ultimately about his parents' love story, which he felt the film was successful in telling it. Before Johnny Cash died, he accumulated a net worth of $60 million to $100 million, and after Johnny Cash died, his fortune grew to as much as $300 million. He left his daughters with $1 million each. However, family strife formed over the late singer's royalties. Before marrying and welcoming a son, Johnny and June worked together on his hit song, Ring of Fire. And as their only child, John inherited all the royalties from the single. The conflict led to a court case that Johnny's daughters lost in 2007. Thank you for watching the video. Please click like and subscribe to our channel to support us. What are your thoughts on this story? Please comment below to let us know and we will discuss with you. Hope to see you again in the next videos. Thank you.